If the fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but
Doesn't look half
the
bad.
Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Huh? Speak up.
Fresh flowers. What brighten this place up?
You should give yourself credit sometimes. You really are one of the good guys.
I don't know how to break this to you, but I'm not a guy.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, not that I'm specifically paying attention or anything. Well, you know what I mean. But just hear me out for a second. Since we met, I think you know most people are just, but you're different. I've seen you risk your life more than I just wanted you to know that.
That's nice to hear. But I'm not sure I can live up to all of that.
Trust me. All right. I know.
Oh, my systems are eager to absorb new data.
A pleasure to see you again, ma'am. Are you ready to depart?
Actually, I'll be back later.
Understood.
Ada,
Would you like me to go with you?
time to hit the road.
Wonderful. I look forward to traveling with you.
Ready to head back out?
Ready.
Good. Then let's get moving.
We heading out?
That's right. Let's get going.
After you, then.
Hey,
Ready to head back out?
ready.
Good. Then let's get moving.
Let's trade some things.
Okay. We heading out?
I hear that you've been trying for years to track down an ancient fog crawler.
That's right. Shipbreaker, I call her. A wily old beast. I've put all the harbormen on the lookout for her. I expect they've told you about how to use the radio to tell when she's nearby. I figure that fancy portable radio you've got strapped to your wrist should do the trick.
I didn't really understand how you can track this fog crawler with a radio.
Well, it started when I noticed people's radios weren't working right when I was checking out a site number.
Ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't forget to share.
Yes?
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
We heading out?
You'll be glad to hear that Shipbreaker is dead.
I'm glad about that. Just wish I could have been in on the kill. Funny thing is, happy as I am that she's gone, I think I'm gonna miss her in a way. Walking in the fog will be a bit less interesting now. That I don't have to wonder if she might be lurking behind the next rock. Kept me on my toes, she did. For that, I'm grateful, in spite of the sorrow she visited on the island. Here, you may as well have my trusty old harpoon gun. I was saving it for delivering the killing blow to Shipbreaker. But now you should have it.
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel. Ad Victoriam.
May the Institute's fall be a lesson to anyone who'd risk tampering with our humanity. I hope I live long enough to witness the Brotherhood's.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? Ugh, they creep me the heck out.
Don't let Max's age.
Brothers and sisters, I will make this brief. I wish only to say thank you for all your hard work and dedication in the defeat of the Institute.
Well, come back when you...
Our sacrifices have been great, but thanks to all of you, we stand today in a Commonwealth free from the grip of madmen.
Great way to get yourself killed.
Well, now,
Tomorrow always brings another battle, but thanks to all of you, we have won today. Ad Victoriam, brothers and sisters.
Sorry. Who are you?
What? Even you don't recognize me? Well, I guess I do look a little better than when we last met. Brandis, Paladin Brandis. You pulled me out of that bunker up north, remember? Listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I want you to have my old gun. It kept me alive all those years. Maybe it can do the same for you.
You should keep it. As a reminder.
I have more than enough memories, my friend. I'm not looking back. Not anymore. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram. Do you remember that holotape of Institute data I gave you? I really need it back.
I'd appreciate knowing why you want me to hand over highly sensitive data first.
Fine, fine. You got me. I'm an Institute spy, and we want our data back.
Cute. Real cute. Here's the original. Already made myself a copy.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
I know I'm not the first to say this, but I appreciate...
If we won, why do you still sound so upset?
I guess I'm just thinking about all the lives that were lost getting to this point. There was this one pilot in particular. Rico was his name. I've been on this ship long enough that I watched him go from a greenhorn wastelander to a lancer. Every day, after his duty shift, he'd come back here and we'd talk about, well, everything. Sometimes for hours. I remember the day Kells put him in command of a vertibird. He ran right down here to me and handed me a bottle of whiskey. I told him to keep it, but he insisted. He said I was his friend. Felt he owed it to me for keeping him sane all those years.
Did something happen to him?
The worst thing you could imagine. Right before you got back to the Predwin, Kells told me he was shot down. Some punk with a rocket launcher got lucky and blew him from the sky. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. It's not really any of your concern. I guess I just wanted to show you that there's two sides to every victory. Those who live to revel in it, and those who died making it happen. Well, I think I've raked you through the mud for long enough. Here, I want to give you this as a token of my gratitude for everything you've done. I hope the gesture means the same to you as it did to me.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Well, if it isn't our very own Sentinel. I got some special gear set aside for you. Let me know if you'd like to take a look.
Have anything unusual?
I have some special mods I've been working on. Sort of a hobby I have to pass the time. Real high-powered stuff. Slap a few of them onto your weapons, and I am pretty sure they'll put a smile on your face.
I'll take a look.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel. Ad Victoriam.
Proctor Tegan.
What brings you to me today?
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are mission.
May the Institute's fall be a lesson to anyone who'd risk tampering with our humanity.
Well, it appears you got what you wanted. The Institute's destroyed, and everyone up here thinks you're a hero.
I never asked to be called a hero. I was just doing what I thought was right.
Well, maybe you should take a step back for a moment and analyze what you just did. The fact of the matter is that innocent people died because Elder Maxon had delusions of grandeur. He kept preaching that the Institute was playing God for creating the synths. Well, you know what? Maybe he should take a look in the mirror, because he's the only one that I saw that's been playing God.
Don't you think they needed to answer for their crimes?
Oh, God, now you're starting to sound like Maxon. He really got under your skin, didn't he? You know, I actually convinced myself that you were using Liberty Prime as leverage. That you were hoping for the Institute to surrender. This is the second time I've let the Brotherhood betray me, and I don't intend for there to be a third. I've already told Proctor Ingram that I'm through working on Liberty Prime. I'm going to work on my own projects in peace, so from now on, I suggest we stay out of each other's way. Ad Victoriam, Sentinel.
We may have liberated the Commonwealth, but our job is far from over.
I hope I live long enough to witness the Brotherhood's next triumph.
I saw the Institute explode from up here. Great work, ma'am.
That's quite the crater you've manifested in the center of Boston. Marvelous work. Simply marvelous.
You aren't disappointed that all the Institute's technical research just went up in smoke?
On the contrary. It's always been my sincerest hope that the Institute's ill-conceived research would never see the light of day. And, thanks to your efforts, it appears that my hopes have become reality.
Thank you, Proctor.
Absolutely. You deserve all the accolades you've been receiving, and more. Your actions have proven to the people of the Commonwealth that the Brotherhood of Steel has their best interests in mind. That's quite an accomplishment for someone who was merely a new recruit only a short time ago. Well, I've already taken up more than enough of your valuable time. If you still wish to procure technical documents or escort one of my scribes, please let me know.
Proctor Quinlan?
I hear congratulations are in order, Sentinel. Now, did you have any documentation for me? Or perhaps you'd be willing to lead a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These will prove interesting. I'll file them immediately. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Quinlan?
Ah, Sentinel. You have technical...
I've got time to assist on a patrol.
Excellent. A scribe's work is never done. There's always more knowledge out there. Your assigned scribe will meet you at the airport. There, he'll give you the research patrol location. Return with both scribe and data intact, and your mission is complete.
Core functionality on this unit is still available, but primary directives have been altered. Proceed with caution. Improvement detected. This unit has enhanced vertibird flight model capability by 22%. Unable to comply with command. Transfer prediction algorithms to central...
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Error in interface functionality.
Feeling any after effects from the Institute explosion?
What sort of after effects?
That explosion pushed a ton of radioactive particles into the air. Well, more than usual anyway. I'm looking for symptoms like blurred vision, memory loss, shortness of breath, anything you'd consider serious.
Say what? I can't hear you over this ringing in my ears.
Well, that's to be expected, given the circumstances. You did a hell of a job out there. Getting Prime built and then leading him right up to the Institute's front door like you did. It was damn heroic, if you ask me. Anyway, as long as you're feeling fine, you're cleared for active duty. Ad Victoriam, Sentinel. Word is
Medical
you made
report,
Sentinel.
Knight Captain
Congratulations.
Cade reported.
Was there anything you needed?
I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
Attention. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Knight Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination. That is all.
We may have liberated the Commonwealth, but our job
Attention.
is far from over.
This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below.
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel. Ad Victoriam.
Ready, ma'am?
What's the mission?
Search and retrieve research patrol, ma'am. I collect data, you watch my back.
Let's do this.
Yes, ma'am. This is the area. Lead on, ma'am.
The Institute, you must be destroyed.
Gotta be something of value on him.
Is someone present?
I don't like this. Not one bit.
Aha! Found you!
Hostile sensor reading detected.
What was that? Target reacquired.
I know you are up there.
Let's go.
What the hell is that?
Nice try.
System is offline.
Over here. For Elder Maxon.
Movement detected.
Wow, that doesn't look half bad.
And I should know.
Your friend looks like trouble. Make sure she's not.
That is something of a pun. Self-proclaimed legitimate businesswoman Bobby No-Nos has something of a reputation around the Commonwealth. That reputation...
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Don't forget...
And they sell just about everything. But
I'll take a look. Sure.
here's what we got.
You're gonna drag that junk around.
Institute.
Attention. Halbert pilot to Station Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to Station Epsilon. That is all.
Finished your mission?
What was the mission?
You were sent with a scribe to a location where potential data may be recovered. Hopefully, you were successful?
Yes, sir.
Ah, wonderful. Here's payment for a job well done. Please, if you can spare the time for another patrol, come find me.
Do you have any idea where I can find more of them?
Offices, laboratory, eye tracer. Have you had any luck finding any yet?
Neither. Not right now.
That's unfortunate.
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel. Ad Victorium.
Corville Security is here for you.
Fresh flowers. Who brighten this place up?
Got work to do. Can't talk now. You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
Not bad for a relic from the past. Do any other tricks?
I hope you're keeping out of trouble.
lush flowers.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling... swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
It is, of course, for science.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. The whole place is run by robots.
Let's trade.
Sure.
They didn't tell me much, Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
I just want to trade a few things.
You know, things are looking up. I can feel it this time.
You'll find me some jet. Then I can use the site to help you.